Oh no! No! Hello viewers, welcome back to another HayDHD playthrough, and today we're going to be playing Voyage. Take on your first shift as a fisherman, maintain the boat, complete tasks, and perhaps uncover the truth about yourself along the way. So we're just going to dive straight into this. This is expected to be a fairly long game, so sit back, enjoy, and let's just get started, shall we? So we need to right click and then just interact with some of the stuff here. How do I read this in English? Thank you very much. Head to the bridge. I have something important to tell you. Okay, we have another book here. Hover over the arrow in the bottom of the screen to open your pouch and notebook. Ooh. So we got tasks, manuals. That looks like that's going to be important later. That's cool. Alright, let's have a wander about. So it says head to the bridge, I believe. The bridge will be upstairs. I hear the phone. Let's head on up, shall we? If I can figure out the route. There is no sprint option, so that's going to be fantastic later on. I hope nothing ends up chasing me. Here we are. Cheers, mate. I'm glad someone's finally taken the job. Not much volunteers for solo voyages nowadays, and I'm too old for that kind of thing. But you, one of them younglings, will do just fine. I'm pretty sure you got the notebook with all the manuals and stuff. You'll also need a pager. It should be next to the terminal. Have it on you at all times. It will beep when I'll try to contact you. I see a storm approaching. We're not going to risk sailing in this weather. You can explore the ship in the meantime. I'll call when the weather calms down. We have to wait out this storm. I'll call you when it's safe to set sail. May God watch over you. End of message. Pick up this pager. Happy days. So where are we sailing from? Okie dokie. Let's see if I got any tasks in the notebook. Look around the deck. Let's have a little wander around. Okie dokie. Wasting no time with the creepy atmosphere. Turn on the generator. It'd be good if it told me where it was. I'm going to presume it's downstairs on the creepy ship. Yeah, highly likely. I'm just gonna look around, see if we head to the bottom. So far, so creepy. Lots of narrow hallways. Aha! There we go. Oh, come on. How do I check this pager? Why won't it let me check the pager? Hello?
Oh, it's a little bit glitchy. It's beeping, but I can't do anything. It won't let me, It won't let me answer the pager. Interesting. Can I... It's okay! Ooh, okay. First jump scare of the day. Good start, good start. But I still can't answer this pager for some reason. Hello? I could see the message, or is it like Mama, Ja, Tata? Whoa, they did Tata real dirty. Oh my god, why does he look like me? Oh, that's just unfortunate. I can hear the pager, but I can't click it. Why you no work? Oh, God. Oh. Trust me to not be able to follow a simple instruction.
Good job, rookie. Thank God the storm didn't fry the electronics. Let's move before it returns. You don't need to do anything, I'm already entering the route into the autopilot. Back in my day? Now that was real sailing! We had to stay up all night and watch the sails. Now you just press a couple of buttons and the ship does everything for you. All done. We'll be there in a few hours. You can go to sleep, kid. I'll call you when you get there.
So note to self, I have to go all the way upstairs whenever I get a message. Our fella is tired. So next task, go to sleep. Well, I can do that. Just figure out what route it was to get back down. I'm going to presume it's back where we started, so through here. No? No, not down here. Where's our bed then? So there's the toilet. Aha! Bingo, okay. And so I wake, hopefully with it being daytime. Do I need to pop one up? Alright. Excuse me. Tighty righty.
Wake up! Old Sea Dog here. I see that you've arrived at the spot. Get to work, kid. Tasks are listed in your journal. You'll also find instructions there if you forget something. I've set a route. Once you manage to finish everything, you can go to sleep. Let's hope everything goes as smoothly as yesterday. Over and out.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look at our tasks, shall we? Pull out the fish net. Okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, it was right here the whole time. No, my god. Okay. Thank you for editing, I suppose. So, left lever up, right lever down. Okay. There we go. Then press the button. And do I have to spin it around and drop it in? Or is that done on its own? Seems to be done on its own. so we've done that. Next up is sort the Cultfish. That'll be back down here. Next to what I thought was the fishing thing before. Cool. Hold still. Hold still! Thank you. Oh! We're going to ignore that. I do not like crabs. I really hate crabs. They freak me out a lot. They're just sea spiders in my opinion. And there. Boot. I loved you in the SpongeBob movie. Okay, next up. Go to sleep. Oh, okay. Well, that was pretty easy. If it didn't take me half an hour to find the fishing spot, that would have been pretty easy. And back to sleep this way. Back to sleep we go. You shouldn't have to face the consequences of my mistakes. I had everything planned. But then... they appeared! Hold up. What do you mean, they? Move! Okay. So I'm going to presume... okay, I see. Things are starting to get a little bit spicy. Okay. You've betrayed us. And now, it's time to pay. Alright then. So my interpretation at this stage is that maybe we were previously part of a cult. Maybe we then betrayed the cult, and then they took our daughter. That's gonna be my guess. Oh! That's gonna be my guess.
Rise and shine, kid. The mermaids had their breakfast ages ago. The vessel isn't in the best condition, but you need to take care of it as if it was your own child. Or lady. That's why you're going to clean up all that mess today. Sponges and other tools are under the deck. To be honest, you give me a lot of hope. These days, it's all just troublemakers around here. At least you seem somewhat normal. A bit clumsy, but you're doing just fine. Well, talk to you later.
Alright, let's go get the cleaning supplies. I'm going to assume that maybe they're in that room opposite the bedroom. Maybe? I've gotten the wrong way again. Yes, there you are. Ooh. Alright, so we got a sponge. Drag items from your pouch to use them. Okay. Got a sponge and... yay! Rubber duckies. Okay, that makes me happy. I'm happy to see a rubber ducky in any game. Alright, let's have a play. So, what is this? Is this like a... Okay. Alright. Clean up the stains, pull out the fishnet. Okay. Okay, well, let's pull out the fish whilst we're here. And that would be a stain. Okay. So they glow. That's very helpful, actually. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna let that do its thing, and we're gonna clean up these stains. Okay, pretty straightforward. And that counts as cleaned. Yes. Okay. Am I just sorting fish again? Yeah. Alright. Please, no more crabs. Anything but crabs. I don't want Mr. Krabs showing up.
Hello, I like money.
Can you believe it? Ha 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 ha! Comedic genius! Ooh. Apparently we can't believe it. Boot. Okay. Next task. Go to sleep. Sounds like a cushy job, to be fair. You just get up, you spend about 5 minutes doing shit, and then you go to bed. Are we gonna get any more story dreams? Let's find out, shall we? Nope. Nope. New message. Okay, am I just imagining this, or was there not this much, like, kelp and stuff around the boat before? Have I just, like, completely missed it? Because I don't remember there being this much green.
It feels strange writing without getting any answer. Like, I'm talking to a ghost. If it weren't for the radar, I wouldn't even know if you're alive. I wanted to buy you rum for when you get back, but they've shut everything down because of those bastards haunting the area. They walk around wearing yellow coats, and people keep asking me about them. Everyone thinks they're fishermen, but no one like that works for me. Some gossip that they're some kind of godless lot. The devil knows what kind they are. But never mind that, work won't do itself. Today you've got a new task. The mayor wants water tests. Run tests on the water and send the results using the thing on the wall behind you. If you don't understand something, check the instructions in your journal. That's all for today. I'm going back to listening to the radio. Over and out.
I remember from me trying to find my way around that the water testing thing is just over here on the right. Let me just clean up these messes whilst I'm here. Let's teach ourselves how to test water, shall we? So, water test. So we turn the thingy, and then we make it. Oh, okay, so that's what the clipboard is for. We make a note of which ones are green. Okay, cool. So if I do this and then turn it. Okay, then we take this. And how do I stamp this? Okay, just click on them. But it won't let me click all of them for some reason. Hello? There we go. pH, nitrate, and hardness. Cool. And then we go back up here. And then we submit this, I guess? Question mark? No? Oh, okay. We eventually got there. Nice. Alright, any more tasks? I did some cleaning. Sort the Cultfish. Okay. You know, sometimes these are really difficult to get. Treacherous little fish. They really slip from your grasp. Or your cursor in this case. Come on. I actually want to see what happens if I do it wrong. If I throw that in, is it just going to beep at me? Oh, it doesn't care. Okay. May as well just throw everything into the right-hand side then. Happy days. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okie dokie. Can I interact with anything else around here? Nope. Alright. Here we go again. They already had you in their grasp. I had to do something. Anything. So at the last moment I killed them! Is this gonna be a party? Oh. Yes, it is. Oh, oh. So, he was part of a cult. The cult tried to take his daughter and then he murdered them? That's my gauge so far. And these might be like PTSD, like flashbacks kind of deal.
Wake up, sea dog. Hope you got some sleep. I just went to bed and there's already trouble again with those weird...
With those weird? I'm going to assume that's meant to say weirdos?
I just went to bed and there's already trouble again with those weirdos. Police have started asking around about them. Damn it! Another ship is headed your way. Probably some dumbasses. They give fishing licenses to anyone nowadays. Okay, I've changed the route. You've got plenty of room to maneuver now. What was I writing earlier? Alright. Do the tasks in the journal and you're free for today.
So if there's no... bow. But anyway, what's my tasks for today? No? No tasks? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, let's just continue exploring the ship that has mutilated corpses on it. Sounds like a good idea to me. Time to do a bit of reading, I guess. Investigators are still searching for the main suspect. A dramatic incident occurred on Saturday afternoon in a town in the Warmian Musarian. I'm sorry, I'm going to absolutely butcher these names. Sorry. Warmian Mazurian Viva. Oh my god. In a town in the place, a birthday party for a young child was suddenly interrupted by an unimaginable tragedy. According to telemetry police reports, 10 people were injured at the scene and were taken to nearby hospitals. Some of the party attendees died on the spot. Police and prosecutors are conducting intensive investigations to determine the exact circumstances of the incident. The main suspect, whose identity is known to authorities, fled the scene and is currently being actively sought for questioning. Police units from across the region are involved in the search, and roadblocks have been set up near the site of the tragedy. What we saw at the scene is shocking. This is one of the most serious tragedies in recent years, said one of the officers working on the case. Investigators urge anyone who has witnessed the incident or who has any information about the suspect's whereabouts to contact the nearest police station immediately. Oh no. I've been a very bad boy, it seems. We finally managed to locate him. He will be near with his daughter at a birthday party. We'll present the action plan at the next meeting. Remember, we must get her at all costs. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm not exactly playing a very good man. So can I move this? There we go. Hey, oi! Thank you. Now the question is, did anybody jump onto my ship whilst I was on that one? Turn on the generator. But I don't wanna! Hello? Room service? There's gonna be a jump scare in this hallway, isn't there? Oh no! No! No, I heard that! Oh, I heard that! Okay, if you didn't hear that, there was like footsteps right then. Some very fast-moving footsteps. Oh no. Okay, is this gonna be... Yeah, I'm gonna scrub this whilst I'm here. Psycho. Okie dokie, we are getting really spooky now. What's this translate to? Repent. Okay. Clean up the stains. 2 out of 4. Okay, maybe there's 2 more up top. Yep, see, I told you! Is anyone gonna you know. Like, is anyone going to be hanging around whilst I'm, here? Like, on this ship? I'm going to guess that says murderer? Yeah! I'm a language expert. And... oh boy. Okay.
Hello? Are you there? That was close. Turned out it was an old friend from our ocean voyages. Damn, he'll never learn. He's too old for fishing. Good thing I reacted in time, or it would have been a disaster. Anyway, your duties stayed the same. Get back to doing your tasks.
Fishnet. Sort the coat fish. Is there anything around this way? No. Let's sort the fish then. And nothing bad is gonna happen, right? 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 Wow, I'm getting flipped off by a corpse. Hand. Another hand. Oh, fish. Fish. Hand. I hope this ship carries some replacement bulbs. Go to sleep. You know, I think that would be a bit of an ask. Okay. Paddington has breached the hull. I repeat, Paddington has breached the hull. Where has he gone? Emotional support duck. Okay. So he's not in that room. He's not in here. Is he going to be hiding in the chest? So he's going to be in my room. It's the last place he could possibly be. There's a thing right here he could jump out of. Oh man, I need to sneeze. This is the worst time to need to sneeze. Hello? I could open the shower. Hello? Just gonna... just gonna hide in here. Can I check in here? I guess I'll go to sleep then. Sounds smart. Absolutely. Absolutely smart. After I left you in good hands, I continued. Running away! And apparently not driving so well. Nope. Okay. Can I get out? Hello? Hello, can you let me out? I'm stuck. I think I need to make a break for the ship. Oh. Wait, who just knocked? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. My new interpretation was he was in a cult. They tried to take his daughter. And in kind, he shanked a whole lot of them. And then made a run for it. And the person who was meant to be on this ship got replaced by our character. Yeah, that's my interpretation. And... who tied this up?
I'm a little jealous of your voyage. Far away from any problems, just you and your own conscience. Things are chaotic here again. Yesterday, a wrecked car was found in the forest near the port. No victims, no driver, just the car itself.
Yesterday. Okay, maybe my theory is wrong. We weren't playing the character in the past. That's interesting.
To think I'd be stressing like this in my old age. Anyway, today's tasks. Check the journal, quite a bit has piled up. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you, kid. Over and out.
Okay, so my theory is wrong. This is not like a... this is not one of those, hey, let's go back and figure out how we got here kind of stories. Okay. That's not a fishnet. Okay. Test the water and send results. Wait, did I imagine that? Okay, I might be imagining this, but I thought I spotted, like, someone peeking through the window. I think I'm just imagining stuff again. Okay, let's post this. I still can't really remember how to do it. There we go. Tap that. And I'll keep an eye on this. Very nice. Sort the coat fish. What do you mean sort the coat fish? We didn't catch any fish. I will say the game's atmosphere is now, like, if I really did just imagine someone's face in the window, this game is doing a pretty good job atmospherically at, like, making me, like, making me very paranoid. Hey, hey, hey! Oh my god. Right, come here. Thank you. Turn on the generator again. The car's starting to smoke, which is not usually a good sign. I'm just waiting for this hallway to have another jump scare. Hello? Anyone behind the door? Anyone here? No? Well, we appear to have a standoff. Never mind. We don't appear to have a standoff anymore. Hello? I don't know, this is starting to hit, like, more supernatural territory rather than cultist. So this is interesting. Go to sleep. Okay. Did you just honk at me? Emotional support duck. Thank you. Oh! And it was all a dream. What about the bird? Is the bird okay? Excuse me. Alright, let's see what he wants. Right, was the car real? Okay, so the car stuff did happen. And the boat stuff happened. The entire thing wasn't all a dream. Hello.
Hello there. I guess I don't need to remind you about your tasks anymore. The weather's on our side. Looks like it'll be a calm day. At the start, I didn't think you'd manage. But here you are. You've almost merged with that ship. That's a very good sign. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll become a captain. But first, we need to finish what we started. Get back to your tasks, I'll write tomorrow. Over and out.
I'm going to assume that the fishnet is one of them. No? Sort the cultfish. Okay. Oh, the bulb is back. So when we come into the port, right, and we have to dispose of all this rubbish, are they just gonna see like a bunch of body parts just come flying out of it, I guess? Oh god. Oh god. Oh boy. Well, let me just finish off what I had here. Anything to delay the inevitable. Can't speak now. Generator again? No. But I'm going to presume yes. So... Any more jump scares for this nice long hallway? Anyone behind the door? Uh-oh. Well, that's a good sign. Yep, there it is. There's the jump scare. That's a fire. Oh, right. Well, this spread rather quickly, don't you think? Oh. Oh, no. Hello? Hello? Can I ring the bell? No? Oh, boy. Can I... Well, this is awkward. Oh, wait! Hello? Yes! Come here. So I got a crowbar. There we go. Come on! There we go. Alright, let's see what this message is whilst we're burning alive.
I hope you managed to find some peace during your time out on the water.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
You were truly a good employee. Honestly, I'm gonna miss you. But it's time to go back to shore. Goodbye.
What's that light? Uh-oh. Hello, is this a dream? Is this another dream? My dear daughter, I left the cult the moment I learned you were in danger. You shouldn't have to bear the consequences of my mistakes. I wanted to run away and take you with me somewhere safe. I had everything planned out, but then they appeared. On that dreadful birthday, everything fell apart. I couldn't have known that they would still want to take you. One moment of carelessness was enough, and they already had you in their grasp. I had to do something. Anything. So at the last moment, I killed them. After I left you in good hands, I continued running away. I tried to blend in, working as an ordinary fisherman. It looked like I managed to lose them, but I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to stay ahead of them. I'm hoping we'll get to see each other at least one more time. We have so much to make up for. Take care, Dad. But did the letter get to his daughter? That is the question. Well, viewers, that has been Voyage. I enjoyed this game. I really enjoyed this game. It was incredibly atmospheric. It definitely got me on edge plenty of hey, it's my little signature. I forgot to capitalize the D. Oh well. So, my quick overall thoughts was this was a really spectacular atmospheric game. It was probably one of my favorites so far out of all the games I played on itch.io. It gave me some very, very mild Voices of the Void vibe, where you're just doing like daily tasks, and then as time goes on, different stuff happens. This is obviously a little bit more scripted compared to that. I like that you get to piece the story together over time and then figure out what happened. I'm a bit unsure on some of the timeline. Like, for example, when you crash the car and then you find the car the following day, but it wasn't you driving the car. I'm just a bit unsure what's going on there, but that could just be me missing a detail here or there. For an itch.io game, it's very cinematic. I really enjoyed it. It took a bit longer than it should have because I'm a fucking idiot, but you know, it is what it is. The sound design is also fantastic. There were some moments that really, really creeped me out, especially with like the footsteps when I was doing the generator. That really freaked me out. I'm looking forward to seeing more from this developer, or if they build upon this game. But yeah, I think this video has been long enough, so we're gonna wrap it up now. That's it from me. I've been HayDHD. Thank you for watching, viewers, and goodbye.